Let me show you how to change the battery on these mini thermometers. So I guess they actually have like different models on these, but really changing battery is the same on all of them, as I think they pretty much have the same manufacturer. So on this particular unit, actually it's very hard to open the case, and we simply like have to open the case basically, and basically you see there is like this like gap between this, if you can see, if I can focus basically, and so simply you need to get something inside and like pray on it. So, and it has like very strong clips there, so it's a complete nightmare basically to change the battery on this. I'm going to take maybe a spudger like this, but again you can simply take anything like that's very hard and won't break, maybe even like a knife, but again be very careful not to stab yourself, because again this is like the opening mechanism is kind of terrible on this. So on this one, okay, so I guess we can basically start with this basically here basically. So you have like this cap where you can actually insert something inside, and I'm going to insert, as you can see, and try to like make it. But yeah, it's like a real castle basically. So as you see, I was able to basically like put a bit. So I'm going to work my way around it a bit. So again, it's like absolute nightmare. And basically once you get this in, you can basically like twist it a bit. So as you see, basically it will start to come apart, and then simply like work around it. So, and get all the clips open basically. And then as you see, it actually comes apart. So again, the clips are actually very strong. If you again use a knife, basically be extremely careful. This is not a good like opening mechanism. And then the battery itself also is kind of tricky to get out. So what you do on this battery over here, you see this, you have this like tiny tab over here. We actually have to lift it a bit so we can actually release the battery. So maybe like as you see, I'm actually kind of a bit deforming it, so basically I can slide out the battery. So once, okay, it's not focusing properly, basically as you can see, I lifted this like tiny metal piece up basically, so I can basically take something and basically push it inwards. So I'm going to push it again. This yeah, it's actually kind of tough basically to change the batteries on these. Let's try this. No, okay, this one. Okay, so maybe I need something better. Maybe like a screwdriver. I'm going to take a pen. So as you see, basically you need to basically like slide outside. So it's a complete nightmare to change the battery on this. And the battery cell is, this is what it says, LR1130. I guess they actually have like different names as well. Basically in the description I will actually leave a link where you can get the battery for these. For example, these usually cost like, for example, a pack of 10. These batteries cost like $1 if you go on AliExpress. So again, I'll actually leave a link where I actually got this thermometer. For example, the thermometer itself actually costs like $1 on AliExpress if you are like a new user. So again, I think out of all these mini thermometers, I think this is the best. So I'll leave actually a link where I got mine. So I guess the battery costs really the same as this whole unit, so maybe that's something to consider. But again, I will actually leave a link to the correct batteries that you need to purchase to change for these units as well. And again, to basically insert it back, we can simply repeat this process. So insert the battery inside, you can use some kind of tool. So it's a complete faff basically. Okay, make sure it's in. And then again, try to like push this metal piece that we basically deformed previously back in. So yeah, and it works. And then simply snap it back together, and yeah, we are done basically. Okay. So putting it back together is very easy. Again, check the links I will leave basically where I got this unit. Again, I think this is the best one out there, and also a link to the batteries as well that you need for this. Anyway, good luck.